Now that brings us to the topic of the day, and that is the new or modern cash discount program that has, as I mentioned, started to really trend the last number of years, and it kind of operates like a surcharge but is legally a cash discount program. These new cash discount programs have a very critical and important piece of software loaded into the point of sale systems that I'll get to in just a second. But before we get to that, let's look at the details of the program. The business has to post signage that notifies a customer that there will be a 3 to 4% service charge added to the purchase. So the posted price becomes the cash price in this case. So the new discount programs that are 100% compliant pass the fee along to the customer when paying with a credit card, thus acting and operating like a surcharge, whereas the fee is added to the listed and stated price, but it follows the disclosures, signage, and general guidelines of a cash discount program. These new cash discounting programs comply with federal laws and with Visa, MasterCard, and Card Association rules and regulations. It's permissible in all 50 states, and the program is able to be used for retail and online transactions. Debit cards are also allowed to be accepted with this program. Additionally, this cash discount program can be used both in a retail setting and in an online setting, as I mentioned. So in order to accomplish this in the retail setting first, a special software from Debit Technologies Incorporated has to be used, and it's only available in certain equipment and certain terminals, of course, and only certain merchant account providers offer this software. But the software does have to be there, and that's part of the compliance that makes this cash discount program operate and function the way that it does. So in a retail setting, the receipts have a line item that separates the cash discount so it's obvious to the customer, and all rules and guidelines and compliance are followed. In an online setting, cash discounting is offered by using a special payment gateway that can restrict certain geographical user areas, specific states that don't allow surcharging, in other words. So when a transaction is presented online through a payment page or a virtual terminal, the gateway instantly knows whether this card can be accepted under the cash discount program and either processes or denies the transaction accordingly. And this all happens instantly. In both settings, retail and online, it's a plug and play operation. So the terminal or the payment gateway software does everything for you, and you just need to swipe or type the credit card numbers and keep selling your products and services. Finally, let's take a look at pricing. Since the merchant account fee is passed along to the customer, the only fee that you'll pay as the business owner and the account holder is for the account access and the terminal or point of sale system in some cases. On average, these new cash discount programs cost anywhere from $10 or $20 a month up to $100 a month. And again, all platform fees and equipment fees are added together so you have one access fee. All other processing fees and transaction fees are essentially non-existent. Typically, if you have a merchant account and you get your statement, it might show fees of $500 to $600 for the month for accepting $20,000 of credit card processing volume, let's just say, because your fee was 2 to 3% or somewhere in that range. With this cash discounting program, you would essentially save that entire $500 to $600 because the fee is being transferred to your card holders, to your customers. And that's the bottom line, really. You will pay essentially 0% to process credit cards as a result of using a program like this. So when you compare it to a traditional merchant account program, even though you might pay $10 or $20 or $50 or $100 for the platform access, it's still a giant reduction in cost for you as the business. In closing, I'll just mention again that you want to make sure you're using a compliant cash discount program if you're going to use one. You should be mindful to use a processing company that is legitimate and has a certified and legal cash discount program like the one that I've outlined here, and not one that's really a surcharge or a convenience fee program in disguise.